signs of what they call agile theater. So basically, you're putting on as if you're doing agile, but it's really just a show. Like you're actually not you're not doing you're just running around in circles. Um, Daily stand-ups that are just status reports to managers. And I'm gonna stop here, Hollywood, because you said something before that really resonated with me, and ask you: should managers even be at stand-ups?
I typically again don't show up. Because what tends to happen, what at least what I found tends to happen is that when I show up on less mature Scrum teams, if I show
Hmm.
up, it tends to become, hey, does anybody have any questions for EB? Right? Like
Yeah,
that's not what stand up's for,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
I just want to hear what you've been working on,
Right.
what blockers you have, and then y'all work through any issues that y'all have, in parking lots or whatever you call
Right.
them, right? So I don't think a manager should be there, and if they are there, they're just truly a fly on the wall. Like you should really redirect all the
Yeah.
questions back to, hey, this is not how stand up should be functioning, but it's natural, right? Because they have
Yeah.
questions, and like, well, we'll just ask the manager. And that's not healthy in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I also kind of going back to what you said about empowering the team when it came to retros, like I would agree for stand-ups. Like I think, especially if you have a tech lead, right? Um, I think what I want to do is see the team move as a cohesive unit, So when you guys have stand-up, y'all have stand-up, like don't don't like you said, I don't want to be in the meeting like driving this thing and having, answering everybody's questions and having input and having influence. You guys need to drive this thing, and then you guys come holler at me if something is awry, So I completely agree with you on that. Um, in my new role, they actually want managers at stand-ups, and in my mind, that was kind of one of my thoughts. I was like, wow, I was like, managers, you know, are going to be at stand-ups. That's interesting because I don't think we should be a critical part of that process.
Yeah, I think context matters too, right? I think if you
Yeah,
only have one team, you being in stand up isn't too big of a problem. But when you start pulling multiple teams or larger teams under you, that's when it becomes a problem because one person
yeah,
can't scale. And so you can't just
exactly.
you have to find a way to make sure that the team feels empowered to do work without you. Because if not, how are you ever going to go on vacation and not come back to a mess at
Bingo.
least? Right? Like,
I've seen the powerful fall when the people work together as one.